Good evening, everyone. Here's a developing story shaking up Nigeria's energy sector. The chairman of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, has issued a strong appeal to petroleum marketers across the nation, including the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. He's urging them to source petrol directly from his refinery, a facility he's established to serve Nigeria's needs and reduce the nation's dependence on importation now, as Nigeria awaits the arrival of a vessel carrying over 20 million litres of imported fuel at Tinkan Island Port, Lagos. This appeal couldn't be timed higher. Recently, after a closed-door meeting with President Bola Tinubu, Mr. Dangote made it clear his refinery is ready to meet local demand, ensuring supply stability and supporting Nigeria's economy. With the Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, and NNPC's Mr. Mele Kyari in attendance, it's clear that high-level discussions are underway about moving the country's fuel supply chain towards a homegrown solution. Could this shift spell the end of reliance on foreign fuel imports? Let's dig into what's at stake. This appeal from Aliko Dangote goes beyond just economic interests. It's steeped into political and social undertones. On the political front, this situation is a litmus test for President Bola Tinubu's administration and its commitment to energy independence. With major figures like the Minister of Finance and the NNPC's group managing director present at the recent meeting, it's clear that the government has a vested interest in Dangote's refinery as a potential linchpin for energy security. Choosing to pivot towards Dangote supply could signal a shift away from the status quo, where foreign refineries dominate Nigeria's fuel imports. This isn't without its complexities. Critics argue that endorsing a single local supplier, even one as prominent as Dangote, could raise questions about monopolistic control and potentially stifle competition. On the flip side, the government faces pressure to curb the ongoing economic losses and foreign exchange drain caused by these imports. This balancing act places both political capital and public perception at stake. Socially, this appeal has a major impact. Nigeria's populace has faced relentless fuel scarcity, high costs, and inflation. If Dangote's refinery can truly offer a stable, local fuel supply, the benefits could trickle down to the ordinary citizen, reducing fuel prices and easing the strain on household budgets. However, there's a brewing tension as well. Many citizens are skeptical, questioning whether this consolidation of fuel sourcing might lead to exploitation and further price hikes. The social climate is sensitive, and the government's response to Dangote's call will likely shape public opinion on its energy and economic policies. The shift of interest away from sourcing fuel at Dangote's refinery has significant implications. Despite the refinery's readiness to supply fuel for Nigeria's local market, petroleum marketers, and even the NNPC have largely continued to import fuel from foreign refineries. This reliance on imports has led to economic losses for Dangote, who expected his refinery to become a key player in meeting national demand and easing Nigeria's fuel import dependence. At its core, this diversion hints at broader issues, including potential concerns over pricing, market control, and long-standing ties with international suppliers. Marketers may also be uncertain about Dangote's pricing model, and there may be resistance to shifting towards a domestic monopoly on fuel. Politically, this situation put pressure on the Nigerian government to either support local industry by championing Dangote's refinery or continue with established import channels, which impacts the nation's foreign exchange and its vision of self-reliance. Socially, this diversion raises questions among Nigerians. Many hope for local solutions to reduce high fuel costs and stabilize supply.